Hello and welcome to Culture Shark, a live stream about all things pop culture. I'm Final Monkey.
And I'm Caleb.
I had to pause for a second there because I almost said I'm Caleb, and I was like, "That's not right." Hold on.
I'm Final Monkey.
And I'm confused. I'm old and confused. Today we are doing another pre-recorded show, and we're gonna try something a little different. I have picked some movie trailers that Caleb has not seen that I thought were interesting. So we're gonna do a little reaction stream, which I know is weird because you can't see my face, but I've already seen these. So yeah, oh, you won't believe the look on my face. It's
I will.
shocking.
I will. I will be double animated.
Okay. So before then, Caleb, how you doing?
Good. Good. Things I've done this week. The interesting thing is we're recording these at the same time, so our weekend check-in technically is the same as our previous video.
Hmm.
Um, but I suppose I can let y'all know what I plan on doing next week.
Sure.
So the what I plan on doing next week is actually watching a lot of The Bear. The Bear recently dropped season 3.
Hmm.
Um,
I've
uh,
been I've been tempted to watch it.
it's phenomenal. I love it. I think whenever your wife was in town for Mother's Day, um, like we were telling her about it, but like she couldn't get like the name out of her head, so like she kept thinking there was an actual bear. Um, she kept thinking there was an actual bear, and we're like,
Yeah,
no, 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 it's about cooking.
it's Paddington with his marmalade. He's just
But no, it's phenomenal. I watch it with my mom and my dad, so we'll probably be watching some of those episodes. They
what's
dropped.
the what's the rating on it? Is it
Uh,
TVMA or
oh yeah, yeah.
okay?
Yeah, it is nothing sexual or anything, but I mean, like it is a hectic kitchen, and in a hectic
Gotcha.
kitchen, expletives are dropped.
So it's a Gordon Ramsay show. Got it. Okay.
Well, kind of actually, yeah, because essentially it's about this guy who. This is another thing that's probably TVMA about it is his brother unalives himself and leaves him his Chicago restaurant. Now the main character, he's gone around, he's trained with uh like the best chefs in the world. He's gone on his global trek, and then coming back and essentially taking over this sandwich shop. Um, that's another thing where it gets TVMA. The brother who actually unalives himself, he shows up in flashbacks, actually
Mhm.
played by John Bernthal, and he's phenomenal.
Ah,
And then the best character in the show, who is Richie, he's kind of the sidekick, is played by Eben Moss, who is actually going to be playing the Thing in Fantastic Four movie.
right.
So yeah,
Um, as for me, I for my birthday I ordered some books, and I've been waiting for one to get here. It was supposed to get here yesterday, and it never showed up. So I don't know if someone swiped it, but it's a out of print Marvel Epic Star Wars Volume 5. So I somehow found one online, and so I hope someone's enjoying their Star Wars comic books right now. So, which is a bummer, but that's the risk you take.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's uh, it's a risk you take, but it's also like where did you end up finding it?
Walmart.com, believe it or not, they had like a third party seller on there.
I mean, if you don't like, let's say that you don't end up getting it, like it's Walmart.com. I'm sure they have protections for you to like get your
Yeah,
money.
yeah, I'm sure. Although my wife ordered it, I don't know if she did through PayPal. I usually do stuff through PayPal, so I'll figure all that out. But
Hmm.
just a bummer, something I don't want to have to deal with, and I'm like, or something else to deal with. So, all right. So today I picked out 5 movie trailers. Hopefully, Caleb's connection will hold out, and we will get through these. So we've never done this before, so we're gonna try this. And if it's all audio silence, that means we got copyright struck on everything. So let's pull up the first trailer.
All right. So this one is I'm gonna let the ad play while I'm bringing it up.
Caleb's connection has already died. He didn't make it to the first trailer. Oh, there he is.
Okay. I'm gonna let the I'm gonna let the ad play out while I'm bringing it up.
Okay, your connection's still jumpy. You're still all over the place. So
Oh, is it still?
yeah. Right now it's okay, but just every once in a while.
Yeah, the video's not playing. So okay, so I'm gonna turn it down in my ears a little bit, just so that way the people can hear it. Because it's very loud in my ears, but I want to keep it turned up.
So this first trailer is an A23 film called The Heretic.
Let's see.
Featuring everybody's favorite Hugh Grant.
I do love Hugh Grant.
So I'm not hearing anything at the moment. There we go.
Hi. Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Sister Barnes, and oh my gosh. Are you interested in learning more about the Church of Jesus Christ?
Come on in.
We can't come inside unless another woman is present.
My wife is home. Does that count?
Great.
You like pie?
Yeah.
My wife has pie in the oven.
I could tell that you are a very spiritually curious person.
I think it is good to be religious, to find your faith in a doctrine you actually believe.
Well, our work here is done.
I will go and check on the pie.
So sleep, silent angel.
That's fun. I like that.
Did you read through this? You're crazy.
We just need to go home.
I won't keep you if you wish to leave. But I want you to choose which door to go through based on your faith.
What does this have to do with us leaving?
Everything.
I think that we're being studied.
It will make your hearts beat faster. It may even make you want to die. Do not be afraid.
Okay.
You will witness a miracle.
Okay, so essentially it's a movie about someone testing these two Jehovah's Witnesses' faith through a maze.
Looks like it. Yeah, he's
Okay.
like, okay, do you really believe? Okay, we're gonna see if you really believe.
I like the blueberry pie candle thing. I really do like that.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, but immediately, they're like, we're not supposed to come in unless a woman is present. Well, my wife is home. Sure, let's come on in without
Yeah.
verifying that your wife is home.
Sure.
So, huh? That
Oh
is
crap! Why?
No, I'm here. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, so initially it was because we had Cameron. He was playing an online game
Okay.
during the first recording, and so that's why when it got really bad, so I got him to come off of it. So if there are a couple of jumps, I can live with that at least for now.
Okay.
So that does look very interesting, and I do love Hugh Grant. which reminds me of a movie. I think the movie is actually on our document, The Gentleman, with Hugh Grant and Matthew McConaughey. That's a he made me do it for the future.
Okay.
um, okay, so
Thumbs up, thumbs down. What you think of that one?
thumbs up. That very interesting, very interesting. Now these are not ones that I'll necessarily. I mean, here's the thing: we're hard pressed to see anything in the theaters at this point.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'll probably go twice to the theater this year.
Yeah. You know what's interesting though, and I want your opinion on this, and I think this is very relevant for this show. Uh, do we have any idea what we're talking about when we talk about how the movie theater's going? Because Inside Out 2 did really well, and I did not expect that.
I don't think many people were expecting it. It was a pretty big hit. It's probably gonna be our $1 billion movie. I did not have that on my bingo card. So now I'm thinking Wolverine Deadpool is probably gonna do pretty good.
Yeah.
Those little bumps,
Yeah.
and then I think Bad Boys did better than it was supposed to.
Yeah.
So we've had a couple of
Maybe we're just pessimistic. Maybe people like movies.
Well, I think it has to be something people want to see. I think that's what it is. What
Yeah.
will get them to the theater? And most of the movies are designed now for streaming, and some people are like, okay, we'll just wait till it streams. So
Yeah. I think that Hollywood also doesn't take into account that despite everything that's happened, people still really like Will Smith.
that surprised me. I thought Will Smith's career was dead. I really did.
I don't
And-
think people cared whenever he slapped Chris Rock. Honestly, I don't think people like Chris Rock that much.
This is true. Yeah. If
Uh,
he had slapped like Denzel Washington or something, I think people
Right,
would lost their
right.
minds. Yeah.
yeah,
Or Idris Elba or somebody. Yeah, they would
yeah,
go crazy.
yeah. But yeah, so movies very much. Honestly, so this very much is looks like a horror movie. This will probably do very well because even the bad horror movies do well.
Yeah, and Hugh Grant has just been on a roll lately.
Oh, yeah.
Paddington 2 was great. Dungeons and Dragons.
The Gentleman. I think The Gentleman is really what brought him back into the public eye as far as career. So I definitely, now that I think about it, The Gentleman is definitely one I need to get you to watch.
Okay.
Did I tell you that I watched that Netflix movie Unfrosted?
Unfrosted. Which one was that?
It's the Pop-Tart movie.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he's in that too, and he plays the mascot. He plays Tony the Tiger. And oh my god, there's an entire thing. So it's complete fabrication and parody. There's a point where you know what you've got to see some perspective on this. Give me a second, because they do a whole thing where imagine that the Kellogg's building is Congress. Imagine that the Kellogg's building is Congress,
Mm-hmm.
and I just gotta find this picture.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see Unfrosted. I just don't have Netflix right now. But it's been on my list.
This is in the movie. This is a plot point, 100%. Do you see it?
Oh no.
Yeah. So essentially, one of the big plot points is that so Pop-Tart. If you never noticed, Pop-Tarts don't really have like a mascot.
Hmm.
And so whenever they're like, oh man, they can do this without us. So there's an uprising with all the You have like Mikey Day and a bunch of people as like Snap, Crackle, and Pop and all that.
Mhm.
And so like all the all the mascots that get together, and I mean it as soon as he pops up with the Tony the Tiger horn thing, I'm like, oh my god, we're doing this. I thought it was pretty funny. Some people are like, oh man, we shouldn't joke about that. I mean, I think it's been long enough. We can make jokes.
Yeah. We try to stay political free here, though. So we'll.
Yeah. No. Yeah. We're. I'm just saying that like this is where Hugh Grant's career is at.
Yeah.
Is he can do anything.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you remember when he got in trouble back in? Was that the 90s? It was probably the 90s. You probably weren't even born yet. He got in big trouble, and he was like a big star that he went away for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember, but I mean, he was married to Elizabeth Hurley, and I think he like major cheated on her with someone uglier than her, which was a big thing.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, it was a big deal when it happened. I remember he went on Jay Leno. That had to be the late 90s. I think I was in high school. So, yeah, it was a big deal. So I'm glad he's safe to come back.
I did not have sexual relations
basically.
with that woman.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, but no, legit. I think The Gentleman was like 2018, 2019, and so that's whenever he really started his comeback. So,
what is next on our docket?
Next up is The Red One. Give me a second.
My name is Roman Ratliff.
Okay, so Toyota, Kentucky. If you guys are ever in Kentucky, Toyota is here.
Wow. Wait, that car's not finished. Why is she in there? What is happening?
It's a roller coaster.
Oh, that would be a cool ride.
Okay, so here I will let you know one thing.
That would be a sick ride where you start out just in a seat and they build a car around you, and then you take off the car at the end. Yeah, that would be a cool ride.
That's so
Get on that Toyota.
So I will let you know that this one already is lesser for me because I'm just at the point where I'm sick of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Agreed.
So that's where I'm at.
Is this new genre that has popped up the last couple of years? I'm not going to reveal what the genre is, but you'll identify it very quickly.
I bet it's John Wick, isn't it?
No, but you'll see.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
497, 498, 499, 500.
Let's go heavy. Yeah, got it. Looking strong, Nick.
Go on, brush your shoulders off.
Okay.
Red one is on the move.
It's the Christmas action genre.
What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here. Okay. Who's with Red?
Right, there it goes.
Reach! Someone took Nick. We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
The guy's a legend.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
Garcia?
What the hell?
You can't trust this guy. He's on the list.
You don't mean
Yes, that list. NL4.
Are you telling me this clown is a level 4
What?
naughty lister?
a level 4 naughty lister?
Oh, is that funny to you?
Hey.
You're gonna help us find Nick.
That's Lucy
let's
Liu.
go.
I just what?
Grab a car. For what?
You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you?
It's not how it works. Come on.
That's pretty funny.
There is much in here that is not of the natural world.
Who's that?
Krampus.
What are they doing?
They're playing crappish slop.
I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We need to prepare for the possibility of no Christmas.
There's worse ways to go out than trying to save Santa Claus. We got snowmen!
It's a beach.
That was so disturbing.
Interesting.
My turn!
Oh my God. Is my face still there?
Yeah, you look good.
Okay.
You look so confused.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be objective about this. Okay,
Okay. Be objective.
that looks horrible.
It looks like a Saturday Night Live skit. It really does.
Oh my god.
But this is like the third Santa Claus action movie we've gotten in like the last 2-3 years.
Do you? And here's the thing: I know exactly what started it. And no one wants to admit it.
What's that? What started it?
But what started it was so did you ever watch it's a horror movie, but you know it's a movie that all pastors' kids were forced to see whenever it came out. Now you weren't a kid when it came out, but Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. Are you familiar with that?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it.
Okay, horror movie. There is a scene where Kirk Cameron is explaining to his friend about how cool Saint Nicholas is, and like it cuts to like a dubstep action scene with like an old school Saint Nicholas. And I'm convinced that like Hollywood, they don't want to admit that they saw Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas, but they did. They saw that scene and they're like, you know what? Let's put David Harbour in that role.
So we had a on my other podcast, Louisville's Best Podcast. We were doing a pitch dumb movie ideas, and I had a movie idea where Jason Momoa was the last man on Earth. Like there was like a zombie apocalypse, and he's huddled up in his house, and all of a sudden there's a knock at the door, and he opens the door, and it's Santa Claus's coat floating in midair. And it jumps on him. This is the Santa Claus for the Tim Allen series. Everybody's dead, so the and it was turned into this huge action movie where he's fighting all these zombies and elves and stuff, and that's what this feels like.
Huh. Yeah. The only one that I've had interest in seeing was the one Silent Night.
It's pretty good.
That's so you saw that one with Joel Kinnaman?
I saw the one with David Harbour. Which one's that?
That was Violent Night.
Oh, that's Violent Night. Oh, I saw Violent Night. I did not see Silent Night. Sorry.
Okay, so Silent Night is the one where his kid gets killed,
abducted or killed. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I remember the trailer for it.
Yeah, and any movie where Joel Kinnaman doesn't talk is what I'm on board with. Because as much as I love the Suicide Squad, and I think his Rick Flag is good, everything else I've seen him in, I just don't like Joel Kinnaman. So if he's not talking, I'm cool with that. Okay, so we're gonna go with surprising everyone. I can't believe it. This is a thumbs down.
Wow, can't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a train wreck.
Wow.
I mean, you can tell Chris. Which Chris?
Chris Evans.
And The Rock is just The Rock, So
I mean, like, I kind of felt like Chris Evans, like Chris Evans is just confused the whole trailer. I'm like, I'm with you, buddy.
And poor Lucy Liu.
Okay, so
all right,
we got Girl in the Pool, which I see Freddie Prinze Jr., who
that's
I love.
That's why I put it on here. Freddie Prinze Jr. We haven't seen him in a while. So.
I love Freddie Prinze Jr. That is Kanan Jarrus from Star Wars, ladies and gentlemen.
And his co-star he starred with before, Monica Potter. She was in the Remember one where all the models and he's like a secret agent or something? What is that movie called? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'll have to find it. Okay.
Hold
Ignore
on,
me.
I
I'll
well,
look
now-
it up.
Head Over Heels.
That might be it.
It is.
Yeah.
Mark Way. Who? Timothy Oliphant's in this movie? What?
What?
Okay.
It's one of those movies that my wife watches all the time, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What do we got?
Sorry I'm late. Happy birthday.
It's gotten it really close. I have dinner plans with Kristen later.
Come on. I just want to celebrate with you.
Tom? Tom! You okay?
I don't know. I love you. But I have a family.
Happy birthday. All these people here are here for you.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Come here, come on.
How much longer do we have to do this?
Why are you asking me that?
Hey, how's it going in here? Seems like it's not going well at all.
Dad, everything's fine.
Are you and Mom like getting a divorce?
No, your mother and I love each other very much. Okay, just breathe. Everything's gonna be okay.
Were you talking to yourself or your mistress?
I see you. I'm just waiting for you to slip.
We're just getting towels to go soak at the pool.
Don't touch that.
You hiding something, Tommy, or?
Where were you at earlier today, huh?
I've been watching you all night, looking over your shoulder.
Hey, man, I'm Kevin. I'm just trying to find my wife. I was able to get into her Uber account, and the last location she came to was here, but her phone keeps going to voicemail.
He's just trying to set you up.
Just stop and admit to my daughter what you're really upset about.
I know I let things get out of hand. I'm gonna fix this.
Huh? That actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
You know what? It looks like an old school Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, and I like, he's in over his head. He just freak out and everything's just going wrong. And although I feel like everybody's way more inquisitive than normal, but I feel like that might be his paranoia, getting out, ratcheted up,
It might be the paranoia, or it might be like we don't know what everyone else knows,
Mm-hmm.
I do love Kevin Pollak.
Mm-hmm.
I love Usual Suspects. It's one of my favorite movies. So
I've never seen it.
I know the ending, so that's part of why. It's like I know the twist.
That
so.
is unfortunate.
Yeah. So anyhow.
But yeah, that actually looks that looks pretty good. Give me a second. For some reason I thought I recognized the mistress, but I couldn't place her, so I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm not sure who she was, but yeah, Kevin Pollak's great. It's great. Like you're not expecting to see him in this movie. Also, it's like, oh, there's Kevin Pollak. What's he doing here?
And then you know what I love? Because this has kind of given me the Shyamalan trailer for Trap.
Mm-hmm.
I love this new thing where old school 90s and early 2000s heartthrobs are now playing psychopaths.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
So I guess I suppose I suppose we're not exactly supposed to know what happened. I guess I couldn't tell if like he killed her or if she accidentally died.
Yeah, I think one through two things. She either hit her head or she was like, I'm gonna go tell your wife, and he was freaked out and something happened,
Yeah.
So
When I missed the release date. When is that? That one is actually one that I July 26th. Oh, not too. Oh, and it's debuting digitally too, so I don't even have to see it in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Okay. Because honestly, this is not one that I would see in the movie theater.
Yeah.
But no, that looks very interesting. We're gonna put that as a thumbs up, and I'll go ahead and say it. I'm gonna put that as a, if we're ranking these so far, I'm gonna put that as a thumbs up above Heretic. Because
Okay.
I love Alfred Hitchcock, and that reminds me of Rope.
Okay.
You ever seen Rope?
I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen a lot of Hitchcock, but I don't know if I've seen that one.
Rope is the one that is legendary because it's a one shot. But essentially, it's not exactly a one shot. Like they do tricks and whatnot. But essentially, it starts off with a murder, and then they hide the dead body in the chest, and then it's just like things going on. So I mean, it's the same concept.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I love Rope, and so
Which in itself is, the Telltale Heart, Edgar Allan Poe. It's the same
Of
story
course.
that we've been telling, for a while. So
and I was about to say everyone knows, but I don't know if I've ever talked about my obsession with Edgar Allan Poe. I feel like, we were doing this podcast whenever that one Edgar Allan Poe show was out on Netflix, so I'm sure I was talking about it.
possibly, I think every teenager goes through an Edgar Allan Poe phase where you're finally introduced to that. You're like, oh, this guy gets it.
Yeah. I think I was about 19 whenever I first got into. No, what? It was before that because so we have the in Louisville we have the Fraser Museum.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I was maybe like 14 or something like that, they had a night with Poe, which was like whenever we went to, and this is my mom always tried to come up with homeschool, like homeschool field trips that weren't just Target.
Target. We're going to see the Target dog again.
And so we went to a night with Poe, and I mean I was enamored. I loved it. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yep.
Let's see. Wild Robot. Okay, this definitely seems like a movie you'd show me.
My name is Lucy. And
Yeah, that's not it. Okay. I've never seen Orphan Black now.
Although I do love Christian Ritter, so I do love Christian Ritter, so I might check it out. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Pedro Pascal. That's already an indifference to me. I like the animation.
Yeah.
Incident report. At 0300 hours, a number of Universal Dynamics robots were lost in a typhoon. Chance of recovery is unlikely.
Otter. Okay, so this is DreamWorks.
Do you need
assistance? Aggression detected. I see your problem. Processing language.
You need to learn how things work on this island.
Hello.
Goslings imprint on the first thing they see. Which would be you? You're his mother now.
I do not have the programming.
No one does. He needs to swim and fly. Swimming's easy. I can teach him the way my mom taught me. Swim! He's a runt. His chances aren't super good.
I will protect him. He's got to leave this island by fall.
Right, Bill?
It is more dangerous for him than anyone else. But he has a chance. If where his wings end, his heart
can pay the balance.
You were not easy to find. You are defective. I feel fine. You should not feel anything at all.
Mom?
No! Sometimes, to survive, we must become more than we were programmed to be. I will protect all of you.
You are ordered to return home.
I am already home, and I am a wild robot.
Well, yeah, that looks like a movie that'll make me cry.
Yeah, you ever feel like a trailer goes on for too long?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now and it's one of those things where, like, oh man, I wish that they hadn't shown so much.
Well, here's the thing. There's another trailer for this. I did not pick it because it had like a lot of pop music in it, but it has no dialogue whatsoever. And it looks like such a better movie. And this one, the robots all talking and stuff. I'm like, oh, I really like that other trailer where they don't say anything. I just watched WALL-E again last night, and then I think my youngest was watching Iron Giant a few weeks ago. So I'm ready for one of these movies again.
Yeah. I do think it's funny that that we have Mark Hamill right here in the title.
Yeah.
Nowhere to be found.
I didn't hear his voice unless it was the Fox or something. I didn't hear him.
Oh no, the Fox was Pedro Pascal, 100%.
Okay.
Maybe it was like that evil robot that was.
Maybe it was the mama possum. Maybe Mark Hamill's just gotten really good at disguising his voice.
Maybe he plays the chirps of the little duck.
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, like, it wasn't a great trailer, but I mean, like, it looks like a good movie. Who's doing it? I mean, it's DreamWorks, but like, I don't know.
They just said that people brought you How to Train Your Dragon, so
I just typed in Wild Goose instead of Wild Robot. I don't know why I did that.
Wild Goose.
Oh, it's based off of a book.
Interesting. Okay.
It's based off of a children's book from 2016. Okay. Chris Sanders, who also
Did he do Lilo and Stitch?
He did Lilo and Stitch. Look
Yeah.
at that.
You could, yeah.
And he did only the first How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you cooking.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm definitely on board for this one again. Probably not a theater one, but I would definitely watch this one.
Well, when did it say September? Yeah, September 27th. If it's like the only movie to come out in September, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have put that Lego movie on here, but it's all pop music.
Oh, of course. It'd be really funny if like because Kendrick is in it. It'd be funny if the Kendrick Drake beef is like a major plot point. He's trying to check a chord. It was probably A minor. Like that was in the. Imagine that in a Lego movie.
Oh man.
Right, okay, so I think
this was number 4. I think is there just one left?
Yep, it's the Deadpool Wolverine.
This is not a very long one, but I really like this trailer.
Okay.
So
Pixelgun 3D.
Pixelgun 3D.
Everyone's
Not
Roblox
sponsored.
now.
Yeah.
Not sponsored. If anything, we're sponsored by Taco Bell because I was eating it during the last one.
Yeah.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about, and I have no idea how to save it. But you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Well, my entire world needs you. Shake on it. Ah! Nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife. This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?
Who's next?
Bye.
Oh, okay.
Sabretooth, ready to die.
Wait. Time! You look ridiculous. People have waited decades for this fight. It's not going to be easy. Maybe nice. You shoot the double, you take him down. Side control, then full mount, and you ground and pound till he makes no sound because he's dead.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Okay, good luck. I'm a huge fan.
Rated R.
Huh.
The fight you've been waiting for. Here we go.
Do you want me to edit that out?
You can bleep it if you want.
I don't know. I don't know if I know how to bleep it. I'll figure it out. I have 2 weeks.
All right. So that was Tyler Mane, right?
It was Tyler Mane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool that they got him back, and he actually has dialogue this time.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he has no dialogue in the first X-Men movie.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
We love Maximilian.
We
this
do.
Channel.
We do. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Anyway, I'm excited for Tyler Mane. It's no secret I love Liev Schreiber's Sabretooth as well, so I hope we get some of that, but I 100% understand getting Tyler Mane back instead. Because he has more of the
look.
Not even the classic Sabretooth, but more like, the ultimate Sabretooth look.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I don't know if this will be a hot take. I don't think that comic book X-Men Sabretooth would look good in live action.
Yeah, he's kind of a difficult. That it's not bad. That Sabretooth looked pretty good in that trailer.
Yeah.
Just then. So, that's about all I want to see in cameos in these trailers. That's it. Stop. I don't want to see any other cameos in these trailers before the movie comes out.
Yeah, maybe confirm to me, I'll that we're getting Jennifer Gardner.
I've heard a lot of names thrown around. I don't know if any of them are confirmed. Yeah.
I mean, I gotta, cause there's still one that blows my mind, and I gotta come up with a. If it happens, I'm gonna eat a raw onion on stream or something like that.
Another one, okay.
Yeah, I still have to eat the first one.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I made that bet with.
About Final Fantasy or something.
Oh yeah, it was a Rebirth trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time ago. Rebirth has been out for 6 months. I don't know, but it's the one where apparently Deadpool and Wolverine get tossed into the wrong universe, and then there's Batfleck there. There's no way, right?
It's highly unlikely. Although the Chip and Dale movie does exist, the Rescue Ranger movie. There is a Batman reference in that. And Marvel and DC are getting together this summer to reprint Marvel versus DC. So they are communicating. But I think it's highly unlikely.
It would be to make fun of them. You don't think that would happen, right?
Unless they've made a deal, okay, you get to poke fun at Spider-Man and Superman or something, there'd have to be a trade. But I could see Ben Affleck showing up as Daredevil and then making Batman jokes. Yes,
I could definitely see that. Yeah.
So, that movie's just around the corner, so we'll know here pretty soon. What do you think? I can't think of her name. The Dazzler rumors about
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Less and less likely, in my opinion.
Be beamed by Disney. I don't think they would keep that a secret. There'd already be a trailer leak.
Yeah. I have heard that and it doesn't show in any of the trailers, so I don't exactly know. But apparently Deadpool, Wade and Vanessa aren't together anymore. and like she's with someone else or something.
Weird. Vanessa's a weird character to begin with, because in the comic book she's copycat, a shapeshifter.
Yep.
So, and there's a whole thing about her impersonating Domino and all this stuff in the comics. So yeah. Anywho.
Oh, this is fun. Wrexham AFC player Ollie Palmer briefly appears as a bar attendee because Ryan Reynolds owns Wrexham with Rob McElhenney.
Gotcha.
And Rob McElhenney makes an undisclosed cameo appearance. Oh, it'd be so funny if like they show up at Patty's Pub. That'd be so funny. Yeah, I'm. We're not going to say Marvel's back because it's not. But this looks fun. I'm excited.
Yeah. Marvel's going to have a little. People be talking about Marvel again, but then the next thing is Agatha Harkness, and then Captain America next year. So I mean, there's not like.
They're not going to be able to. They're not riding this this momentum.
Yeah, I think. I think the Fantastic Four promotions have been okay so far. So I think if they keep that up, they could generate some interest in that, maybe.
Yeah.
But
the only issue with the Fantastic Four promotion is they have really hammered home that this is not in the same universe, and I wonder if that will affect people's perception on said universe.
Yeah, I mean, well, you've got the people that were going to see everything Marvel just because they had to, and now you're kind of saying this is a separate universe. They're going to say, oh, well, then this one doesn't matter. But I think it does matter. I think it's going to really matter.
No, it's going to matter, but like, what if this movie comes out and it's really good, and it's like, oh, you destroyed the universe that was doing good stuff, and you put them in the universe that's doing bad stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
So, it is intended to be the 34th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's too many.
Yeah. I just picture like
it's too many.
Hercules trying to hold up 34 bricks or something. Just something stupid and just like collapsing. It's
dear Lord. That's not even including the shows.
Oh yeah, it needs to end at Secret Wars. I mean, it should have ended at Endgame, but it needs to end.
Jeez. Give me 1 second. I'm already on the list now, so I want to see if they canceled Wonder Man.
I haven't heard anything about it in a long time.
Wonder Man is set to debut on Disney Plus and consists of 10 episodes. It will be released under Marvel Spotlight banner, affected by the writer's strike, but in post-production.
I don't know if I buy that, but okay. We'll see. I mean, we're still waiting on Armor Wars or whatever.
We don't even know if that's going to be a show or a movie.
Or Ironheart, or not that we're waiting on these, but these were announced eons ago. And
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which can we talk about how like uninteresting?
Oh, it's terrible looking.
Well, like everyone was so excited for it, and then they're like, "Here's what it's going to be," and it's like, "Oh, that is much less interesting than what we thought it was going to be."
That, and do you think that could kill the X-Men 97 momentum? If like, here's our next anime, and it's like, oh, this is crap.
I don't, because X-Men 97 was never intended to be a part of the universe.
Okay, all right.
I think the thing that is going to kill the X-Men 97 momentum is season 2 of X-Men 97.
Probably so. If they really lean into the what they call the Ascani Sun, if we really get into all that nonsense, yeah, because you're getting into complicated stuff. We start talking about Cable and Apocalypse, and it can get, speaking of 34 movies over your head, all that lore gets really complicated really fast.
Yeah. So.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us. We're about the midpoint of summer. We got Comic-Cons coming up pretty soon. I think next month, and then we'll probably talk about Wolverine and Deadpool here real soon. I'm not sure when this episode will be out. This will be probably
not tomorrow, but next week.
Yeah. So until then, I've been Final Monkey.
And I'm Caleb.
We'll catch you next time in the Shark Pond.
See ya.